MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series, starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Marcus Stroman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
First delivery to him on the way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Ozzie Albies is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up, and there's out number 2.
Batting first, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. first chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
The first baseman, Matt.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. Digging in, Sean Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Bryce Elder is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, he was awfully good in this last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. His first homer so far in the series. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
The right fielder, number 27.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
No outs, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Striding in, Dansby Swanson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Outside and low, 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it is, the 3-0. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So coming to the plate, Matt Merker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swanson, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. hit the other way out toward right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now batting, Nico Horner, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Set. Here's the 3-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Stepping in now, Marcus Stroman. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Four runs here in this half inning. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Suzuki is there to put it away for route number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at former number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Into the box, number 23. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Orlando Arcia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Happ is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Here's the first pitch to him. Bryce Elder is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he's safe at the plate as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Braves get. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 1-1.
That's inside.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 27.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The count to Dansby Swanson.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. In there, and it's 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Olsen is retired, 2 down now.
Now back.
Stepping in, Sean Murphy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Murphy, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
To the plate now, number 23. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh,
2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Suzuki will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Bryce Elder. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Number 23 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. He loses him on ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
The pitcher, Marcus Stroman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down, because he can't live up in the strike zone.
At the plate, Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. Gets the sign. The 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Acuna digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Home at that side.
The 1-0 home. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Lined into right, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. So up steps Ozzie Albies. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Acuna is on his way home. Safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner at third here with one gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Out in front of it, strike one. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And now time called here, and I believe a balk has been called. Indeed it has, and that's going to break our deadlock as well, as it's going to give him a 1-run lead. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here's the 1-0.
Out 2-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Colin McHugh, a 6' 2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Hit well towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Ready once again, Matt Merker, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Acuna going back into the basket, and it's gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, Christopher Morrow. As he rips it on the ground to second. Albie brings it in on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Tauchman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Nico Horner waits on deck. Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. At the plate now, Nico Horner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
1-1.
Nope, outside.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting,
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Here comes the first pitch. Barnhart, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Acuna. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And the score is the runner from first. It's now an 8-5 game.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Dylan Lee enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Trey Mancini will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Mancini.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ian Happ. He singled his last time up. Set. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0. Nope. Outside.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 outs here with a runner at third. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Number 23 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 8-5. Drew Smiley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Kevin Pillar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Kevin Pillar.
And a bouncing ball, foul. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone into the bleachers.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Number 19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ozzie Albies at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Joe Jimenez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Suzuki. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 is a slider looked at and called a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Matt Merker will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Hit hard.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Digging in now, Christopher Morrow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Sean Murphy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for a ground.
Stepping into the box, Marcelo Zuna. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Lucas Ludicky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Albies waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter. The pitcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Tucker Barnhart. He drove in 2 runs on a double. Miguel Amaya will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again, 2-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll return. Miguel Amaya will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 23. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Travis Darno will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Michael Fulmer gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. 1 there on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 8 and the Braves 7. Jesse Chavez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Nick Madrigal is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Madrigal is really a well-balanced hitter. It doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now that number 27.
Stepping in now, Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1. Count is 2-1.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count. Just putting the runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
So striding in, Dansby Swanson. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .417 hitter. He also has one home run. He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Merker. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The set and the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The set and the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like. Estrada comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally. Lined into left center. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Popped him up. Umaya is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Ready. Here's the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
One-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Chicago Cubs even up this league championship series at one game apiece. Marcus Stroman pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.